Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Happy Monday, guys. It is already October the 13th. What it do? What it do? Hopefully everybody had a great weekend and you're off to starting to a great work week. But what up, though? Biggs, what it do, man? Was looking for you yesterday. What up, though? A tough week for your boys, but we're looking for you up in the MetaQuest world. What up, though? Who else we got up in here? We got Mac Man in the building. Kenyon, what up, though? What's good, baby? Hope all is well. We got Mike. What up, though? Just G. Sparty Boy, what up, though? Say the Detroit Lions. Yeah, man, Michigan sports had a tough weekend. God. Started off with the Tigers, U of M, MSU. Ended with the Lions. The Red Wings lost. I mean, I said, well, damn. All right, I say, well, damn, man, what the heck is going on? William, what up, though? What's good, Nell? How you doing, baby? Sobro said he's peeking in. Lady J, what's up, Lady J? How you doing? Hope all is well on your end. Dennis is in the building. What up, Dan? Wes, what up, though? James, what up, though? What's good? What is good? Who else we got? Tony Dale, that Apple TV. Well, I am players. Awesome. No buffering when others are. Yes, indeed. I definitely feel you on that one. And while we're talking about that, Tony, and look, all IPTV apps are not made the same. Some of them got different players. It goes with your system. Cause I done had I've been loving I Am Player, but like it's been times where I done had the same device on the same network. I might be using like a Fire Stick or another a TiVo or whatever, and I use a certain IPTV app, and it'll be buffering on that, but then don't buffer on I Am Player. So it definitely comes down to your IPTV app, and what device you're using. Is it powerful enough? Do they, do they match? Because not every IPTV player works well with all of these devices. So I'm glad you're having a great experience. That Apple TV is a bad boy. Like I cord cut, like I said, it works in my household. All right. Hey, what's up, Superdell? Esmar here. Hope your Monday was better than mine. Well, I hope you didn't have too tough a one. I hope it's not that rough. I hope it get better for you. Honestly, I do. DJ Black, what up, though? Yes, the KS player. They're using apparently a good HDR player also. I agree with that. I would not deny that. But what is up, y'all? I'm not going to keep y'all because, as I know, there's a couple of games that's coming on tonight. One is going on right now. Another one should be coming on in roughly less than an hour. So I'm not going to hold y'all. I do want to show y'all that there is a new device out there that's going up against zidoo. And it's pretty straight. I'm not going to go too much in detail with it because I do want to do a dedicated video on it. But I'm going to tell you, as far as quality, and here it is right here. I could just show it to you, right? This is the box right here. All right. This is the box. This is the Kinhank K9. All right. Kinhank K9. This is a new media box that just came out. And listen, if you're talking about quality, this is nice quality. Let me see if I can turn on the light, just a little bit of a light, right? This is it right here. Okay. Just to show you the back of it. Pretty solid device. I did test it out, which I'm gonna plug it in for y'all, at least let you see exactly what it is. Man, we've been getting some great devices, as y'all know, the Z12 Ultra, right? Still working strong down here in the lab, right here. Um, but this one right here, this one is, like I said, the weight of it is plastic, but it's really, really nice. Um, it is nice, but this bad boy got some weight. It has some weight to it. But again, all the magic is right there in the back. All right, everything you see. All right, everything you see. So, and it does come with a remote control. Let me get you. Oh, did I leave the remote control upstairs? I did leave the remote control upstairs because I had it plugged up upstairs. Let me go and grab the remote because I don't want to do a half one. That way y'all see it. Hold up. This cat right here, boy. This cat get a win and don't know how to act, boy. Man, you supposed to be jumping on bigs, man. Look at this. I'm just dropping. But here's the remote control. I mean, come on, baby, get it up. There we go. But this is the remote control right here. Now, it's not the best remote control. It is IR and Bluetooth. Stop trying to get my face. All right. But it's pretty solid. It works. It works. But I'm gonna plug it up for y'all just to show you um what it's all about. I'm not gonna go into full detail of it, but I will plug it up though. I can. That's the least I can do. And I can show you, what it's about and things like that. What up, Dell? URL King, what up, though? What's good, baby? Shout out to all of them creators that's doing their thing on these YouTube streets. All right. Let me do this. All right. And let me get a USB. And I will plug it up hard drive. All right. I get it. One thing about it, it does give you that little K right there. And when it's on, it's letting you know it's loading up. It's very, very nice. I'm not going to even lie to you. Like I said, it's super, super nice. All right. Let me do this though. As y'all see right there. And I threw a couple apps on there just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay. Come in with, but what I want to show you, let me see. I think is this application right here. And I wish I had my my keyboard connected, but this one right here, this orange one, let's see if it picks up right away. I do have it connected to my NAS, but I unplugged it. Hopefully it starts right up. I don't know. We about to find out. It's still in the loading phase. All right. What up, though, Jimmy? What's good? But as you see, the movie art, very, very solid. You know, this is pretty a solid device. I got my movies right here, which give you all your movies and put them in alphabetical order, as you see right there. Very, very nice art. And look, if I wanted to go into like the Dark Knight, let's just say that. And this is the background that lets you know what you're watching it in. 4K, uh, Dolby Digital, DTS. It depends on your setup. All right. So if you got it hooked up to your television through some type of receiver or Dolby Atmos sound bar, you would get all the details right here. Let me put on my glasses, man. It'd be hard for me to read some of this stuff. All right. And so again, I'm going to do a dedicated video to this because I think it needs to be a dedicated video. But I just wanted to show you, the layout and stuff like that. How pretty clean it is. It's definitely clean. I didn't mean to come out. I meant to hit the back button. And it plays right away. Okay. It plays right away. But it's very, very similar to how you set the zidoo up. All right. It's very, very similar. And again, this device is called, the Kinhank K9 8K media player. So it's an 8K media player as well. What up, though, Jimmy? Brian, what's good, baby? Yeah. What up, Stretch? And so again, just going by the history and stuff like that. I got my TV shows and things up in here as well. You could do that where you can go up in here and grab all your TV shows, stuff like that. I did put some of my 4K up in here, all of my content. Um, and I just got to finish it off and things like that, man. But other than that, you can add whatever you want. You can go into your media library. Just another look. Nobody. Let me get this disclaimer out the way. All right, let me get this out the way because, folk, sometimes when I do show off devices, people always want to compare devices. I'm not buying no new device. I stick with my NVIDIA Shield. Stick with your NVIDIA Shield. All right. Nobody's telling you to go out here and buy anything. Don't send me no email saying, "Hey Dale, that box, because of the price tag, and yes, you can get it on Amazon, but because of that price tag, I'm gonna stick with my Shield." To tell you the truth, I don't care what device you use as long as you're happy. I'm just here to give you the information to let you know that there is another device. Now, people are going to get mad about this device here because of the price tag. And I will show you that right now. I don't have no problem with that. This is not for everybody. And, you know, it's cool. It is cool. All right. Everybody, this box is not for everyone. All right. And I'm going to tell you who this box is for. Where you at? I'll tell you in just a second. All right. Now, when I show you this, let me do this. Some of y'all might know what it is. Again, this box is not for everyone. Okay. Let me be very, very clear. This box is not for everyone. All right. Can I say that again? This box is not for everyone. Sometimes you got to say this. All right. Here it is right here. And can I say it again? This box is not for everyone. It is a pretty solid device. Let me do this. I think, let me do this because I think I can get better. Let me see something. Uh, I might get better ones right here. Oh, that's the Pro. I don't want the Pro. Pro look kind of nice though. Here's the other one right here. Uh, they was trying to, let me see. This is the Pro right here. This is the K9 Pro. It looked like it. I don't know if it's Google certified or not, but it does look a little bit different. Look kind of nice though. I'm not gonna even lie to you. From the pictures, it looked pretty nice. All right. This is not the one that I have, but as you see, you got the connector right here, the hard disk, NAS, PC, all under control. It might be something I might have to take a peek at. All right. And this looks very familiar. This user interface looks very familiar. All right. If you know your devices. And it's running Android 12. But it's pretty. It looks kind of cool. All right. It looks all right. But it do look like it's as you see right there, got YouTube, Google Play, Prime Video, and Disney. It may not have the Netflix 4K licensing, so um, you know, just be aware of that. Okay, just be aware of that. All right. So this is the Pro, but this bad boy costs a lot of bread though. All right. They want you to spend like $300 on this bad boy. All right. Look like they give you the cord and everything. Let me see. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal. It's not bad. It comes with that rock chip 35885. So it says it's a super powerful chipset. I don't know. I might have to check this bad boy out. You know me, I love um this. Listen, I did find one flaw in this device, but I think you can manage with it. But it might be a deal breaker to some people. But it is a Samba, so you could definitely add that to it, which I did. And y'all see this looks so familiar, right? If you know the old zidoo website, very similar. Ah man. And so again, this is for people with home theaters. That's what this is for. Okay. This is for somebody that's really, it got the HDMI 2.1, USB 3.0. It does have a micro SD slot, which is right here on the side. I don't know. I might have to check this out. But here's the one that I have right here. This is the Kinhank K9. Again, you can get this off of YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Amazon. I think for $229. And this is a Bluetooth remote control plus IR. And it's pretty solid. It's solid. All right. And with this one, Dolby Vision, AI upscale for y'all people. Oh man, it doesn't even have AI upscale like the Shield. Well, this one does too. If you want yours to look like Blu-ray when you go into your movies, it has that as well. Dolby Vision, HDR10 Plus, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Digital Plus, DTS, Dolby True. Did I say True HD? All right, Samba, Dave Cloud Drive, USB, NFS. So again, the movie posters are pretty cool, but there's one little flaw. Like I said, I get into that when I do it, but you can connect this up um, as a 3-in-1 multifunction media player. It supports CD2 and A-list server local mounts such as your Google Drive. So some of y'all who might put your movies on the Google Drive, you can actually connect this to that hard disk drive, internet TV box, cloud disk player. All right, but a lot of devices, depending on you can use. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna just say you can get a couple of apps to actually make your device a cloud disk player, but they got a dedicated app strictly for that. And so again, um, pretty solid. I played my 4K. This bad boy come with the Amlogic X920X XK. That's in a lot of devices, such as the Minix and what's my other one that I got? My other 8K. I think one of my zidoos, and then I got another device that's 8K. That's pretty powerful as well. But it's 4 gig, 64. All right, gigabit Ethernet port. Because some people gonna say, "Well, man, is it gigabit?" Yes, it is. And again, I'm going to do a dedicated video. One thing I do like about it, it does have the updated Bluetooth 5.2, so really less lagging on when you connecting your Bluetooth device up to it. Some of y'all be having, want to listen, um, to your headset, your headphones, and when it just doesn't match when you connect it with it when you connected the unit with your Bluetooth headphones. The sound, the audio that comes through your headset is not matching, the television, and so I'm glad I tested that out. A lot of older devices that has like Bluetooth 4.0, 4.2. Sometimes you get a lot of little 1 second, 2 second latency and stuff like that. With the Bluetooth, it was perfect. All right. And so again, I'm gonna get into all of this. All right. I'll get into all of this. And it's straightforward. They letting you know you can connect it to your TV, your game, your headset, an external hard drive, a Bluetooth sound system, a monitor or something like that. That's what it look like. You got a monitor and a TV right here. So, but it's pretty solid though. I definitely dig it. But like I said, it's not for everyone. Okay. You got to make that perfectly clear because people will always try to take it and I got the Shield. I ain't getting nothing but the Shield. Nobody's telling you to trade in your Shield. All right. This is just another option that we have. That way, just in case you are looking for a newer device, or maybe the zidoo might be a little few dollars extra, where you got one right here. And like I said, all streaming devices have pros and cons. This one does have a con, but would it break you if you was to get this one? That'll have to come from you. But again, straightforward, man. Pretty nice, vivid, depending on your television. It is very, very nice. And so I did test this bad boy out. And it played right away. immediately it plays. Um, so I do like that it got a dedicated, history button right here. And then, I got all, if I wanted to go and just do movies, or maybe I just wanted to see what come out in 2025. These are all my movies that come out in 2025. All right. That I have currently on, which is kind of strange. Um, but I'm assuming that they air. Uh, Let me just see something. Movies. All right. I'm gonna see. Let me see. 2020. All right. So it looked like all the films 2020, and I don't think this is all 2020. Just like I know I got plenty of films that I got in 2025. All right. I know these. I know these are not the only movies that came out in 2025. So again, this is one of the the things they have to do once they send an update to these devices. All right. And so, but other than that, I mean, if I wanted to play like American Gangster, I go over here and it tells me the format that is in. I can just read this. It comes up with the plot, things like that. So it's just another device. Again, nobody's telling nobody. You got to repeat that because people will think that um they would sit back. I want it. I don't need it. I got the shield. I got this device. I got this. It's just options, guys. But like if I wanted to put this in my favorites, I can always add it to my favorites. So when I go out and I go into my favorites, it should be there. There it is right there. If I want to play it, I just hit play, give it a second, and it's ready to go immediately. Immediately. All right. But again, I can fast forward it and look at that, pause it, things like that. So it's really, really neat. It's very, very neat. So you can skip ahead and all of that. It's really nice. I can't even lie to you. I mean, it responds everything. It is amazing what we have in front of us. Again, it's not perfect. I think they will have to send out another update. But the crazy thing is, it has a dedicated MB. All right. So for people, who use MB and all of that, you can add your MB server right into this bad boy. All right. So again, it's up to you. You can connect it to your NAS, which I have. Again, it's just very similar to what you already have. So like if I go into my device, as you see, I got my folders right here. Uh, like I said, I did a little bit of them. I just didn't do all of it. All right. Y'all know I got well over 129. All right. And then like I said, I only did a few of them. But again, you can do whatever you want. You can add it. You can customize your library and add it. It's really up to you. All right. It is up to you. All right. But I just wanted to show y'all that there is a new device out here. And yeah, you have to try it out for yourself. Again, no one is telling anyone to go and get it. I think probably wait for my video within a day or two. I'll go into more details of it. I would probably have to record because my media library is just is lengthy. All right, and I would probably have to do like a two-part after I scrape and scrape. If you hear anyone saying, they says, yeah, I had to scrape the internet, scrape my NAS to get the data. That means it just search. All right, you're just searching for the data. but it is pretty nice though. Like I said, I was messing around with it upstairs, and it's just a solid device again. But I think the biggest gripe is definitely the movie posters. Um, you may have to go up in there and change a few of them. It is not as accurate, and the zidoo is not accurate. Shoot, plex is not accurate. But I think I will have to put this beneath both of those. But it's pretty nice though. It is pretty nice. But I may go and get this other device. I might get both of them. All right. I don't discriminate. I love devices. That's just what it is. I love devices. But this one, I'm gonna have to check this one out for sure. With this rock chip 35885, I'm gonna have to check that out. But again, it's just when you got options, man, when you can sit back and because we couldn't do this 5 years ago. We was like, you couldn't do this. But I'm glad that they're bringing a lot of these devices out. That way, again, when it comes down to it, and yes, it does. Look, I'll tell you this: I got two IPTV apps on here, and yes, they play well. Okay, they definitely play well. But I got some more searching to do. I do have. I need to play with it for a couple more days. Ah man. Hey Dale, what happens to it when Google shuts things down? Are you still going to sideload with third party? This is not well. If you're talking about this device is not Google certified. This device is just running Android. So, um, what you're talking about, Google is talking about devices that are running Google TV and Android TV OS operating systems. You're talking about those. But if you've been following me, you know there are many ways that you can still get your content. With that being said, even if Google was to, let's say, shut things down, and say, hey, no more side loading and this and that, they can do that. We all right with it. They can do that. But there are other devices out there that we can use that's pretty solid, where you can still be able to maintain um and get things going. So I had Ken up here. Ken last week let it be known that like not all the Android devices are going to Linux, you know. So again, there are still ways you can get content onto a lot of those devices. If Google TV do it, they do it. We just move on. I'm quite sure one of us will come up with a nice device that doesn't have a bunch of wear and tear and advertisement, where it's still a solid device where it don't hurt the pocket. Because I know we got a lot of hustlers out there that do their thing, And one thing about it, with Fire Sticks doing what they're doing, and potentially Google TV and Android TV OS devices, they're doing what they're doing. Yeah, we're gonna have to move where the wind sends us, you know. And that's how we always done it, at least on from my end. Um, but we'll see what's going on, young lady. What's going on? How you doing? Who else we got up in here? Does this device have update? If so, how many? And for how long is this device good for? I don't know, Izzy, but yes, they did say they will send updates every now and then to the device. I'm quite sure. Kinhank is people know Kinhank from gaming, like retro gaming and stuff like that. They're known for using Android devices and actually turning the Android devices into retro gaming, and make things a lot nice and neat, and fun to play. But this device right here, can you turn it into a gaming retro gaming device? Absolutely. But they say it's going to be some updates. I don't. I'm assuming we're gonna use it for however long. Look, I got devices out there where people are still using them, and they got Android 6. I bull crap you not. So, and them boxes ain't been updated in a long time. You know, long time. But like I wouldn't work on them. Once them devices go down, that's a wrap. That'll be a wrap with that device because I wouldn't for sure. I'm not going back. But these devices will get updates for every now and then. All right. Yep. Ali got it for just about $200. Only thing about it, you're gonna be waiting about a couple weeks. I think Silkman ordered the box. Shoot, it's been about 3 weeks. They got it held up in customs somewhere. So you just got to remember that. But again, however y'all do it, some of y'all be lucky, you know. Um, and then hopefully y'all get it. So if you do order it from AliExpress, you just got to be patient with it. It'll get there. You say I did drop the shield for the formula. Yeah, I've been dropped that shield. I don't use the shield, and a lot of people I know don't use the shield. They don't need because they it's alternatives out there. So I'm with you on that. No, this is not a new zidoo, but it's a new competitor. This device right here, and I'll show it to y'all again. That way y'all can do your own research. A couple people got some videos out here, but it ain't gonna be in as great detail as mine. All right, this is the Kinhank K9. They do have a K9 Pro as well, but that's like $300. But this is it right here. 8K, Wi-Fi 6, Dolby, DTS, AI. For people who be wanting to know about that AI, oh man, I need mine. All right, you got it right there. HDR 10 plus. So it does have the, and let me do it like this, just in case anybody wanna. Let me do this. Let me take this down. Right here. Let me hold something, Chris. Just in case anybody want to take a picture. And you see the specs right there, right? So I'm going to get into all of that. Let me hold five, man. Come on, man. I can't hold five. Why you continue walking? All right. So hopefully y'all can go back and pause and get that. All right. No problem. Yeah, definitely play this part. What up, G Torres? What up, though? What up, George? It's all good. Bama, what up, though? What up, though? What's up, Rose? How you doing, baby? Teeth, what up, though? You say, isn't that the chip the Power Station 6 have? Let's go back and look at it. I want to say a couple of them. I think the Minix actually use this as well. But let's take a peek. I definitely know the Minix use this. The Minix 8K player. And I got the Minix. Matter of fact, hold up. Hold up. While I'm doing that, and I got the Minix. I got the Minix 8K, right? And I got the power station. Let me see something. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to let me go to the website, but the Minix and the Minix I never did a video on this device. Sometimes, guys, I be getting lazy or I just get too busy. But this one has the S, let's see. Android 11, 128. Oh man. This one, the S920. Let me just make sure. This one they use right here. Let's see. The Minix use, I just saw it, the S928 as well. So both of them use the S928 SK. And now let's see. Specs. Come on. Nope, not that. Not that. No, man, I said the power station, not the Minix. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. 8 gigs. It'd be so hard to keep up with the processor is the power station used the Rock Chip RK3588 octa-core. It does use that. So it definitely used that. Shoot, they got this bad boy, the Buzz TV P6 power station. The 8 gig with 8 gigs of RAM. They got that bad boy for $288. It is $288 currently. This bad boy $288. So they dropped it a couple of dollars. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. You say, Superdell, does that box you have come with the data cable 3.0 in the box to be able to hook it up to a NAS server? Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? What? You talking about the Kinhank, or you talking about this one, or you talking about the power station? You talking about this one? And I'm gonna get my other 8K media player. You talking about this one? Which one you talking about? Yep. Which one you talking about, Black Tiger? And again, man, look, this I'm telling you, it goes into where's my remote control at? Well, oh, you know what? I put it back in the box. And they got live. You can go live. You can put your own on here. Y'all know what it is. Like I said, you can set it up however you want. A lot of people know what this look like. This is very very similar to how Apple TV. It's not as crisp as Apple TV though. I think Apple TV is very very solid. But I think I got let me see something. I think I got Nova Video Player up in here. And if you know about Nova Video Player, if you don't, then you missing out. All right. Again, I only got a couple of them up in here. But if you know about Nova, look at that. If you look up at the top right hand corner, look at that. 16, what's that? 15, 16, 1500. All right. It's scraping. All right. So it got a long ways to go. It has a long way. It hasn't even gotten to the TV shows yet. But again, this is a free application right here. A lot of people actually use Nova Video Player over Plex. Yep, they use this over Plex. You say the Ken, hold up. You say let me see what you're talking. The Ken K9 Box Pro, the one Amazon doesn't have it on. Have the one AliExpress does. I don't know what it comes in that box. You have to for the K9 Pro box. You have to definitely go up in there and see. I don't know. I don't have that device. It looked like it comes with something. Because they actually showing you. I'm assuming that it comes with this. Right here. I'm assuming it comes with the data cord, but let's see. Because they show it as you see. They showing it. Shoot, zidoo comes with it, so I don't see why this would not come with it. I think it does, but we can see what's in the box. Let's see if they tell us what's in the box. Uh, oh my goodness, they said shoot 7 to 20 days. God, to be more careful. Yup, so pretty nice. Let me see. They really don't tell you exactly what comes in the box, but I'm assuming that this does, Black Tiger. I'm assuming that cable comes in there. Yep. So, but again, guys, I will get more into it. That way y'all know exactly what is what. Um, we'll definitely get more into it. Let me just see one more thing. Let me see something. There we go. You can search app. You got your network, wallpaper, settings, USB. But the wallpaper, you can change the wallpaper. You can go live if you want. And you see you can put your own, like you can put your own up in there. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's just up to you. However you want to do it. If you want to go live wallpaper, you can definitely do live wallpaper. And they give you quite a bit of them. Also, let me see. Uh, you can put your own on here. And there it is right there. But again, you can do it however you want. It's real solid. Well, but you know my background gonna be very, very nice. All right. That's all you got to do. You screen mirror network. Let me see something. I'm gonna use that record player. Let me see what's up with that record player. Oh, you can download it to your. I don't like I said, they definitely need to send an update. But as you see it right there, got the record player showing. So I mean that's cool. I don't know. Like I said, we got so many live ones out here. We can kind of do our own. So you can actually add your own on here if you want. So it is cool to have. That way you got it. But I don't like that it's in Chinese or nothing. That's the thing about it. But you can definitely change it up. But we'll see. We'll see and go from there. But other than that, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to let me see anything else. They will win this year. Oh man. He said, yo, I'm grabbing that. Oh man. Charming Perfume said, "Hey, I wanted to thank you. You introduced me to the zidoo devices last year. I known how to get my content since early 2000, but the zidoo was the missing piece to my media library. And I'm so glad you actually brought that up because this device is meant for people who don't want to do a plex or anything like that. Zidoo devices, this device right here, those devices where you get the content and you point the device to where your content is and it go and pull all of that data and it just makes it beautiful. And so that's what I love about the Zidoo. Now people gonna say, "Oh man, shoot, it costs too much." Well, anytime you get a device that does it for you, you're gonna pay a premium. Or you could just do it yourself. Get on Plex, get MB, Jellyfin, Cody, however you want to do it, and you build it up. You build up your library. But devices like this right here and devices like Zidoo, it builds your library. You just got to point it to your folders where your content is at. So I love it. I love the Zidoo. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, that's enough for me, guys, because I'm about to go about an hour. I'm about to get up here and watch me a little bit of football. Probably, I'm about to get on the MetaQuest for a couple hours, talk some smack, and then, you know, um, and see where it go. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. I just wanted to show y'all that there's a couple new devices that's coming y'all way. So some of y'all might get the K9 Pro, or you might get this one. Check it out. You can Get this from Amazon. If you don't like it, send it back. All right, send it back. All right, I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. This is Superdell, and I'm signing out this joint. Hey, y'all be safe. Peace.